Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host, Saeed. Remember, we are live on Synergy Network. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. We have our own studio. We are sending a link to Synergy Network to broadcast worldwide. It gives me great pleasure to be here with you tonight, January the 4th, 2023. 2 months from now. 2 months from now will make us 5 years on Synergy Television. And I haven't even think about moving or thought about moving. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we are live on Synergy Network. We are also on Facebook, Real Talk with Saieed Ali Live. We are also on TikTok, Saieed Ali Real Talk. Search us, like us, tell your friends, tell your family about Real Talk with Saieed Ali. And we stand at the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago still. So it's a pleasure to be here. Happy New Year 2023 to my viewers, to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, and the wider world. Feel free tonight, viewers. Today is only the 4th, and I am definitely sure you did not get the opportunity to call someone and tell them, Happy New Year. So tonight, even though today is the 4th day in 2023, it's still a new year. Feel free to call in tonight, viewers, to wish your loved ones a Happy New Year. We could do that tonight on tonight's show. Remember, it's Wednesday night, is our public concerns night. Yes, we are here live. Remember, our phone lines are 238-6716. Feel free to call in to voice your concerns and your opinion. We are here for another year, viewers, and I want to thank God for that. I want to thank God for the accomplishment that He gave to me in 2022, the blessings and achievement He's going to give to me in 2023 and beyond. I hope many of you are in one piece. I hope that many of you did not lose a loved one to the prison, to cancer, to murder, to rape, to death. I hope many of you have gained your success and achievement in 2022 and is hoping to 2023 to be brighter for you by God's grace. Tonight we have much to give thanks for. Me and my staff, my team, the Real Talk Credit Union, Real Talk Group of Company, Real Talk Equipment Rental, Real Talk Security and Intelligence, Real Talk Real Estate. We have a lot to give thanks for. A lot to give thanks for. But nevertheless, feel free to call in. Wish your friends and your family a happy and prosperous new year to you, the citizens, from us here at Real Talk Group of Company. We want to wish you all the best in 2023 with health, wealth, wisdom, understanding, knowledge, guidance, grace, mercy, and most of all, love in your heart for your children, your neighbor, and people that you don't know. Even the ones that you will meet on the streets. May you have the love in your heart to forgive them and forget it, so that God will forgive you and open a door for you, a door that you would love to be opened just for you. So I must say to Trinidad and Tobago, thank you for having us in your living rooms, on the television, on the computer, on your telephone, your phone, while you're watching the games, movies, whatever. So as we start off our program tonight, like I say, it's our public concerns night, but we just have a few updates for you. Both COVID and flu vaccine will be available at least at 12 locations in Trinidad on Friday and Saturday between January 6th and February 4th. As the Health Ministry relaunched its vaccination drive for the public in 2023. In a release, Health Minister Terence Dialsing stated that the relaunch is to ensure that the public has access to vaccine to build their defense against COVID-19 and the influenza virus. He said, protecting the public remains a priority. Further, with the impending carnival season and the expected influx of visitors, the public is encouraged to get the vaccine. So Trinidad and Tobago, I myself would encourage you to go get your vaccine. Now, the immunocompromised persons and the elderly are also encouraged to get vaccinated and boosted due to the pre-existing comorbidities and warning immunity. A release added that the vaccination drive will seek to encourage persons who have never received a primary dose of the COVID-19 vaccine to get vaccinated and persons who have received the COVID-19 vaccine to get a booster dose. Now, it said, since the flu seasons began in October, persons are encouraged to get their influenza vaccine at the nearest mass vaccination site or at any health center across the country. So Trinidad and Tobago, you are asked to be vaccinated because of the fact that the flu season have started. And we know during the rainy season is where we would get a lot of headaches, a lot of runny nose, a lot of nauseous feelings, the virus, body pain, muscle ache, even diarrhea. So get your vaccine and be prepared. Check your doctor. Check your doctor. The slightest flu you get, check your doctor. You never know. Look at what is taking place in China. Look at what is taking place there. We don't know what will happen. We don't know, but you need to prepare your body, your vitamin, your liquid, coconut water, all these things, you know. Make sure you have it. Make sure you have it. Moving along, Prime Minister Dr. Saieed Ali has cautioned the public not to let its guards down against COVID-19 virus in 2023. However, viewers, as TNT and the rest of the world prepares to enter 2023, Dr. Ali stated that TNT must keep its eye on the external confirmation that the pandemic is not over. He said, internationally, news reports about a recent surge of new cases in China and the reports increase in hospitalization in the United States are evidence of this. The PM added that the government plans in 2023 to ramp up its booster vaccination campaign, largely threatening or targeting, not threatening, but treating and targeting the elderly and most vulnerable as well as the unvaccinated. Against the background of the upcoming carnival season, Dr. Rowley reminded persons to be mindful of the threat posed by the virus as the government continues to do whatever is deemed necessary to minimize the spread and personal exposure. So Trinidad and Tobago, I have a question for you. Seeing that the upsurge is in China and what is taking place in the United States, do you think we should prepare ourselves for another border closure or another lockdown? Now look at what is taking place in China. Look at what is taking place. Remember, mass vaccination sites. We see on the daily news reports coming out of China and the United States what is taking place. So, about 2 years back, 2 years and some months back, when Jamaica was preparing for COVID-19, Trinidad and Tobago, our ministry was lackadaisical. I could say that. They were lackadaisical. When COVID-19 entered Trinidad and Tobago, they still did not have a plan. They still did not have a plan. But nevertheless, we are going for a short commercial break. But when we come back, Trinidad and Tobago, we're going to touch on the increase in fruit and vegetable price after this break.
Real Talk Credit Union stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Real Talk Group of Companies building at number 14 Coroni Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also find us on Facebook at Real Talk Credit Union.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Real Talk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Real Talk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Coroni Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. Remember, Real Talk Credit Union information is offering you up to 4% on a fixed deposit for 5 years and over. Imagine 4% on a fixed deposit. That is $4,000 per year on a fixed deposit at Real Talk Credit Union. Where are you getting that? In Trinidad? No, you're not getting that nowhere. Not the commercial bank, no other financial institution is giving you that. No other. And I stand proud here tonight to bring that news to you, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Remember, we are approaching hard times. And at the end of the year, everyone wants more money. More money. More money. That is what everybody is looking for, more money. So where can you get more money? At Real Talk Credit Union information. $100,000 at 4% per year will give you $4,000 interest. Yep, $4,000 interest. Remember, viewers, I'm also a licensed money lender. Remember that. So those of you who want to criticize me, oh, you're a Muslim and you're this and you're that and you're that, come good. Come good. 2023 is a year of making success. 2023 is a year of opening doors that have been closed. 2023 is about moving the negative from in front of you and going forward. You ain't going to hold me back. For the last 4 years, you could not hold me back. Don't expect to do it in 2023 because I have a different vision, I have a different dream, and I have a different motive altogether. Altogether. Nevertheless, I still thank God. So viewers, 4% on a fixed deposit at Real Talk Credit Union. Very soon, our South Real Talk Group of Company individuals will be able to go down there and set up their account, a savings account, your fixed deposit accounts also. Just a few days again. Just a few days again. For the South people, get ready to take your cash that you have out of your financial institution that is sitting down there doing nothing, and you have to pay exorbitant fees. I am Saieed Ali, reporting to you live on Real Talk with Saieed Ali to tell you about Real Talk Credit Union. Very soon, people of South, you'll be able to have one of the best credit unions in South. Best returns. I'm going to tell you something. I intend to build an empire in 2023. Real Talk Credit Union is going to build an empire. One of the best credit union that you're going to have in Trinidad and Tobago with the highest interest rate is Real Talk. It's Real Talk. Let me tell you something. For the last 4 years, every single thing that I have told you that I will bring forward, I brought it forward to you. I brought it forward to you. Come 2023, the vision has grown. It has grown. The motive is to reach the sky. Everybody wants to reach the sky, but the thing is, I want to reach the sky. I want to reach the sky. I want to reach the sky. Your mouth saying you want to reach the sky, but your action and your motivation and your mind telling you something different. What you need is steady feet. That is what you need. Steady feet facing in a direction that you want to go. Ila anta am sabakur aba illa anta. God said unto us, ask of me, and I will give unto you with a sincere heart. You just don't go and say, Lord, bless me with a car. And you get up 9 o'clock in the morning, lazy as a fly. Flex, they don't work like that, ain't? You have to get up in the morning. Get up in the morning and go to work. So, vegetables and fruit price increasing. So hear this. Consumers are likely to face increased price for local fruits and vegetables, according to Dibadin Manik, president of the Felicity Food Crop Farmers Association and a director of the Agriculture Society of Trinidad and Tobago. Farmers are facing an uphill battle with the giant African snails. Steep increase in the price of pesticide and fertilizers, bad weather and water shortage in the dry season. Manik stated that he is not hopeful that price would go down significantly because it is difficult to produce food during the dry season when they don't have enough water. Farmers are also disappointed that they are not getting assistance from the government. He added that farmers face a barrage of issues because of the cost of production has risen since the offset of the pandemic, while the war in Ukraine has pushed up the price of fertilizers and agrochemicals. Farmers have also been begging for more than a year to have the bridge over the Caparo River repaired so they can access their agriculture plots. Who's the Minister of Agriculture? Now? Who's the Minister of Agriculture? Rambarat still there? Kazim. So, Mr. Kazim, a special good night to you, sir. Happy New Year to you and the family. But I remember the last time we spoke would have been somewhere in December, early December. And you did say you don't want to sit down in the office. You want to go out and help the people. You want the people to recognize that, yes, I am Kasim, I am the Minister of Agriculture, and I am out here to assist you. So I am making a public plea on national television. The farmers are begging. They are begging for a bridge over the Caparo River to be repaired so they can access their agriculture plots. So Mr. Kazim, being the Minister of Agriculture, I hope someone get this message to him. The bridge over the Caparo River needs to be repaired and the farmers are asking for it. So please assist them in any way possible. Maybe we could make some arrangement to go down and see what is taking place with the bridge. I am not the government, but as long as I could use this platform to get something done, I will. Manik lamented that nothing serious was being done by the Ministry of Agriculture. So we understand the plight of the farmers. From time and time again, I always say the farmers are the founders of the food basket in Trinidad and Tobago also. And by all rights, they should be getting compensation from the government or from the disaster management office when a disaster hits Trinidad. Is there a disaster for flood relief concerning agriculture? We know that there are one for families. They could get a grant to purchase appliances, water tank, to repair the house. But is there a package in place to compensate farmers for loss? Maybe one day we'll get Kazam on the line to answer these questions. I want to send a shout out to Sergeant Nanan. Yeah, Sergeant Nanan of the Marbella Police Station. During the Christmas season, I had the opportunity to meet with him and a team of officers of the Marbella Police Station. I must say that they were a hard-working team. He's a great individual. You know, in stations, I would say this, Caller, just hold on, give me 1 minute. I would say this. In some police station, when you go and you talk to an officer, they would tend to attend to you with a rough voice. With a rough voice. Because I have seen it myself. And I heard a lot of complaints. A lot of people told me, said we went in so and so station to make a report and the officer was rude to us. We understand that. But I want to say, you see this guy? This guy was humble, he was meek, he was genuine. And I know somebody when I see them genuine. He and his team, I must say, Happy New Year to Sergeant Nanan and his team that were there. That morning, I went there. A great guy, great team. Caller, good night. Hello? When you click, when you stick, you got the click, you know. When you stick, you get the click. So Trinidad and Tobago, we are going to be facing with some high food price in the coming weeks and the coming months. I believe the crop has already started in Trinidad and Tobago. I believe so. But nevertheless, Trinidad and Tobago, it's going to be a rough dry season. We don't know. Is it going to rain? We don't know. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saieed.
Happy New Year to you and your family, my friend.
Happy New Year to you and your audience, man.
Thank you.
You know something that is amazing? We are into a new year. You know, I don't know, but to my own understanding that our crime statistics, you know, due to, I don't know if it's the wisdom of the government to understate it, but my understanding is over 650 murders. Now, I've seen in Parliament the other day where the opposition member is asking the Prime Minister, you know, all these visits you make here, there, and everywhere, you know, he's a flying Prime Minister. What benefits, what tangible benefits have accrued to the citizens? You know what the Prime Minister answer was? That you can't be no proper opposition if you can't see benefit. What kind of way does this man answer people? You know, this Wajan style of thing.
Yes.
You know, this man have no kind of heart. You know, sir, I don't want to say it, but you know what Prime Minister would never suffer heart attack. You know why? Because he does not have a heart. You have people with flood up to their chest, people sitting on their vehicle in bamboo, and all these sort of things. And never you would see this man, you know, come out and you know, show some sympathy. You know, you always say, I am the Prime Minister, I am the Prime Minister. Say he shows his sympathy when he allocates money. So I want to ask, is his personal money is he allocating? The way as if he told that Trinidad and Tobago, all the wealth belongs to him, the Heritage and Stabilization Fund. So you know, next thing, you know, the Black Stallion dies, you know, condolences to his family. But why is all this big issue? We have prominent men like Jamil Hussein. We have, you know, other people died, and you know, Satohan Maraj died the other day, and not a whisper of the name, sir. I am seeing again where the Social Services Minister, Donna Cox, you know, they're giving out, you know, all this to the Centurion and all these kind of things. But it seems to me that it's only people of a certain ethnicity that this minister is present. What about the other people? So there is a serious issue there is a serious issue of discrimination in this country, sir.
Yes.
And it is clear. You ask the Prime Minister now, he wants to go and have discourse with the people as to what to do on crime. You campaign on the stance that you have a solution to the problem. You does not have a solution to nothing, sir. It is showing up loud and clear now. You see all those descriptions that the former Prime Minister, Patrick Manning, he has arrogance, malice, hatred and all these things. That is what is manifest in this man. Totally unfit. And look one point before I go, sir. When we have the COVID lockdown, prior, remember that the carnival for that time?
Yes.
The man was pig-headed enough when you have called from all quarters not to have it. Now they're talking about the XBB variant that is resistant to all these vaccines. And you know, the man is pig-headed enough again to say we are having carnival. 147 million. So you look at our road. Look at schools that have not been reopened. Look at people not getting food. You're coming to increase, you bring in property tax, you increase in tea and tech, water. What is it? You don't have a plan, sir? Is it you don't have a plan? Look at the government agencies. How much money is going to tea and tech?
Correct.
Why can't you collect it? You're talking about property tax. What about your supporters and them living in HDC apartments that is billions of dollars?
True.
Going?
Well said.
Why can't you go and collect it? Why? You know, it is time that people must take a positive stance. Wrong is wrong. Side, I think you should have been a leading figure in this, because this is total injustice that is perpetrated on this nation. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, my friend. So we move on. We're going for a break. But when we come back, we're going to start our public concerns with the road, the bridges, the box trains, and the lack of representation in your community. It's public concerns viewers right here on Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's Wednesday, the 4th of January, 2023, and we're going to start it off like that on the second half of our program. Right back at you.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Real Talk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Real Talk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Real Talk Credit Union stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Real Talk Group of Companies building at number 14 Carney Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also find us on Facebook at Real Talk Credit Union.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. We have a call on the line. Caller, good night. We do apologize for that. Residents of Caratal Road are pleading for help to repair a part of the road which has been steadily deteriorating since last year. One resident stated that over the last 6 months, a section of the road which leads to the nearby Caratal Sacred Heart RC Primary School has been deplorable, while numerous water leaks have happened along the road. While the Water and Sewerage Authority, WASA, has repaired the leaks, he claimed the work have not been satisfying to the villagers, which means there's probably leaks again. The residents also sought assistance from their parliamentarian representative, Chabakit MP Anita Haynes. Haynes stated that she has written to Rural Development and Local Government Minister, Mr. Faris El-Rawi, and the Works and Transport Minister about this matter in 2021, but no work has commenced to date, nor has any update been provided. So since 2021, you see, this is what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. We're talking about an MP writing a letter to our next MP. Since 2021, about road matters. We're in 2023, so the whole of 2021 went, the whole of 2022 went, we started 23 and no respond. And this is what we call a government caring for the people, while the minister or the minister secretary or somebody coming along the damn line cannot write a letter just to say, well, we acknowledge your letter that you have sent for us and we will give a further update. How hard is that? To government ministry and none can reply. It sucks. It sucks. Call a good night.
Good night, Mr. Said, and to all your lovely listeners. And
Happy New Year to you and the family, my friend.
This is what I calling about. You see, though it is what kind of school?
RC, yes.
A Roman Catholic. And let me link religion and politics now. You remember 2 weeks ago, the Archbishop defended the Prime Minister and the Minister of National Security, get them a blight on the responsibility of the citizens' security and safety. And he said, all are we is one and we should help mitigate it, get them a blight. Now, those kids are like my kids. And to have them out of school for 2 more weeks, I am saying that's a criminal act. You can't suffer the future of our nations like that.
Negligence.
And the man of cloth, he should have been leading the protest. He should have been in front of his flocks. It's an RC school, a Roman Catholic school. That is where religion... If that was the Mahasabha school or the Presbyterian school or the Aja school, you think Yakub or Vijay Prasad or would have lived it like that? And when you ask the minister, she said to ask Rohan. It's not ask Rohan. The man supposed to look after his flocks. And I say, the man, I want to respect him, the Archbishop. Let me put it in another angle and people could be vexed with me. Where is that constituency? South of the Caroni Bridge.
I understand.
Right? And who are the people in that? It is I wouldn't say a poor village, but a village don't give a lot of collections in that area. To him, that certain size of flock is not important to him. They don't contribute to the coffers of the Roman Catholic Church, so he put them arrest and he discriminating against them. That is my say, it's not your program, and I apologize if I put your program in this report. But he has failed us, and he's playing politics in the guy. Remember a fella by the name of Nolly Clark, a man of the cloth? And he was in the forefront of all the protests in the NR days. They just get into politics, and they just show us their biasness. Go and have a nice night.
Thank you, my friend. I mean, a minister office, right to another minister office, and you go tell me this minister can't reply to them since 2021? How do we call that? Is that performance? No, that is lackadaisical act. That is what you call it. Since 2021, but wait, another letter coming from China, but apparently like the border closed. But we can't use data because we don't know about data in my course. See how much? 60,000? In my course, it's 60,000 for data to send an email. It's stinking sad. It's stinking sad to know this happening right here. And every day these ministers meeting up in parliament. That is the shameful part of it. The shameful part. And then Saieed must not say nothing about it. I must act like I'm from another country. This is one of the main reasons that I started this program. Is to get things done. Do we have a voice? Every time we the citizens try to voice our opinion, some pit bull in authority, some bulldog, some big bad wolf, that want to muzzle we down. Come 2023. Oh, I forgot, we in 2023. This is one. Hey, hear this, Navin, hear this. You know, there's a saying on the street that goes like this. The woman and them, they say, man is dog. Well, then this is one dog mouth they can muzzle. Well, they can't do that. Many have tried. Many have tried in the last 5 years and have been fallen by the side. You know why? They felt something touching them. They felt a little whisper of that birdie singing, toodly doodly doodly doo doo doo. That is one man you ain't touching. Call a good night.
A very good evening to you, Mr. Saieed.
All the best to you and your family, my friend.
Family, the country by extension, yes, your lovely staff at Real Talk, they're so polite and, you know, on the ball all the time. Do have a successful and pleasant 2023. Mike, hello?
Thank you so much. Go ahead, you're live.
Yes, right. I just have one little concern. I'm not going to talk about road and government and all the things. I just want to remind, I did it a couple times already, but I want to remind the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and I want to ask immigration how these Indian conmen and them get work permit to operate here. Who promising people they could solve their financial problems in 7 days. And media houses is advertising these people, you know, nonsense. And if you're a good Christian, pray to Jesus Christ. If you're a good Hindu, pray to your Devis and Devtas. If you're a good Muslim, pray to Allah. And these mediums will help you. These conmen and them, not here in Trinidad to help you with your financial problems. They're here to help themselves. Them here to solve their financial problems. Please take heed and do not depart with your hard-earned cash. All the best. Have a great evening.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. So here it is. Residents of Vancouver remain frustrated by the failure to fix a huge landslide in their community. The main road started collapsing on November 26, 2022 in the vicinity of Cameron Road. One resident who said he had to flee his home situated in the front of the landslide. He said that nobody in authority had any consideration for the plight of people in the community. Other residents said they are tired of pleading with authorities for help. So why the hell it have authorities if we are going to them and they are not helping? Why? They also question the government's priority and the $1 million allocation for the mother of all carnival. It is $140 million, I believe they got. Yes. However, Caroni East MP Anil Ram does not believe that the road will be repaired anytime soon. Ram stated that WASA has installed above the ground steel mains, which in his view is an indication that nothing will be happening anytime soon. He plans to raise the issue in Parliament, as he said. This is a case of negligence for the people of Central by this government. Imagine that. Call a good night.
Hello, good night.
Happy New Year to you and your family, my dear.
Okay, Happy New Year to you, Saieed. Great show as usual.
Thank you. So viewers, we are going for a short break. But when we come back, we're going to go to Manzalina as the government has fixed the road. Temporary after this break.
Real Talk Credit Union stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Real Talk Group of Companies building at number 14 Grony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also find us on Facebook at Real Talk Credit Union.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Real Talk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Real Talk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
So welcome back, viewers. Relief has come to Eastern Trinidad as the Ministry of Works and Transport opened bypass road along collapsed section of the Manzalina Main Road on Monday. After they were bad roads, caveland roads, road washed away by flood on November 26th. The road is a main artery for hundreds on a daily basis traveling between Sandy Grande and Manzalina, and to the north and Mayaro to the south. Since the collapse, motorists wishing to travel between areas were forced to detour through Plumita. Mayaro MP Russian Parry stated that the collapsed road crippled many business owner, residents, and others. Listen to this.
As MP for Mayaro, I can tell you the impact this loss of connectivity caused on the business community in Mayaro. 80% of our tourism sector depends on support from North Trinidad. This is the link from North Trinidad to Mayaro. Communities of Kernaham, Cascadoo, Ottawa was solely dependent on this traffic way. Getting this back up to condition it is in today is good news for those communities. I must say I am delighted as the MP to have this route back open. We look forward to see what is the engineering solution for the main fix coming down. I know it is not impossible. We're building structures in environmentally sensitive areas all over the world. It's just a matter for Minister and his team and I guess the state to decide the best way forward.
Now viewers, according to the Ministry of Works and Transport, Rohan Sinanan, it cost taxpayers $12 million for these repairs. You see, I go tell you something. Every time the government spend money, it's taxpayers. And we, the citizens, somehow, we are failing to understand that. We are failing to understand that every time the government goes into a project or every time the government spends money from central bank, we the citizens, you and I, have to pay for it. It is our tax money that is being spent But yet when I come here and I lay down the facts and the truth to you, the viewing public, many of you would call and criticize. Many of you would send messages to me that, oh, I am criticizing the government. No, I'm trying to show you where they are wasting your tax-paying dollars. TNTech is set to increase prices very soon. Property tax is coming out. President of the Felicity Farmers Association, they are telling us price is going to increase and is not going to drop anytime soon. When the electricity goes up, don't you think the supermarket, they are going to jack up their price on frozen product? Come on, it's common sense, citizens. It's common sense. $12 million to fix the road. He stated that although the area was flooding on November 26th, work could not begin until about 2 weeks later when the water subdued. Imagine that. So we're moving along again. Residents from Marval community are living in fear that every step across the lone footbridge connecting them with the wider public will bring them close to serious injuries or even death. Look at the bridge. Look at the bridge, citizen. Do we have a bridge department in Trinidad and Tobago? Look at that bridge. Broken nails, collapsed metal brace, and rotten beams are all signs of damage that underscore how the short journey across the bridge looks like. Look at it. Look at that. And they are old folks. Look at them. They are showing us, hey, look at the bridge. That is what they have to cross. Where is the bridge community in Trinidad and Tobago? Or where is the bridge department? I believe they're from the Works Department. Bridges. Your job is to monitor bridges in Trinidad and Tobago. Am I right or am I wrong, citizen? That is their jobs. Like I say, like I've been saying, it's only when we highlight the road, the bridges, the box drains, the lack of representation in the community, then said they are going to get something done. Let me tell you something. Since we started this show will be our 2023 is going to be the third year we hosting the Wednesday night programming. This will make it our third year. And we have gotten a lot done for the country. So I need Kazim Hussein to go down and check the bridge down in Karatal area. The second year. This is the second year we have been doing it. Second year. So we need Kazim Hussein to go down and check out the bridge in the Karatal area. Close to the Karatal Sacred Heart RC School. Go down and check the bridge. The farmers also are complaining in that area. Go down and check it, Kazim. Look at this bridge now. Throw back up the bridge there. Just have a few minutes and I wash up, probably about 10 minutes again. Look at the bridge that people have to cross. And they are complaining. Where is the bridge department in Trinidad and Tobago? Do we have to go to the supermarket and make a complaint? I don't know, I'm asking you. It's sad. Several attempts have been made to alert the area MP. Call him in. Look who's the MP. Call him in, but wait now, but he's supposed to see that bridge. Several attempts have been made to contact and to alert the MP for the area, Colin Imbert. However, the most recent approach to Imbert was in September when he alleged assure residents that it would be addressed. They're complaining. What about Kidrauli community? The last time I heard I believe garbage was a problem in the area. It's sad. Residents of Coruscant Village, Whiteland, have joined the growing choirs of citizens calling for their road to be repaired. One resident stated that the road is practically impassable, with only 4x4 vehicles being able to gain access when it is dry. He said a landslide along the road continued to collapse onto the road when the rain falls. But while residents faces issue with getting out of the village, another issue was lacking with pipe-borne water. Residents are desperately hoping for some sort of relief as they have reached out to members of parliament and councillors, among others, for assistance. And imagine, we living in a 2x2 country, 1.2 million people, millions of dollars in resources, and our roads cannot be fixed. It's sad. The threat and nuisance of the giant African snails may now be a means of supplement to your income, as the Ministry of Agriculture plans to introduce a bounty, a payment system offering a reward for the capture and submission of the snails to designated site. Them are going to put out a reward to catch a bandit. You put out a reward to get snails. As part of the project Surveillance Under Control Pest and Disease, a task force was re-established for monitoring pests and disease, inclusive of bat control, as well as the implementation of mitigation measures for the Moruga locust and sweet pepper. Sweet potato. The ministry stated that the task force has proposed a two-pronged approach, which in the first instance will see a bounty system based on a model utilized by Barbados. The initiative will organize persons wanting to capture and submit snails at a designated collection site for a reward by the weight of snails collected. This project reportedly received an allocation of, listen this, you're gonna love this, $3 million as part of the ministry budget allocation for fiscal 2022-2023. They could not allocate money to repair schools that could not open in January. They could not allocate money to give the corporation to buy blue metal to patch the holes in the community. They allocated money for Independence Day, $7 million, for a 30-day celebration. They allocated money now, $3 million, for citizens to capture snails by weight, and you will be rewarded. Hey, we really have a joke. We really have some jokey people in high places. $3 million allocation to capture snail. $3 million. You think it easy? So I'm asking myself, $3 million for snail? Farmers, when they see snail in their garden, they could bag it. They could bag it, carry it to the Ministry of Agriculture, let them get rid of it. But you offer a reward Road want fixing. Corporation needs money. School needs repairs. But they allocate $3 million to capture snail. What more better gift to Trinidad and Tobago at the start of the new year? And I must not say anything. So I wonder if this $3 million is tax-paying money too. Since $12 million of tax-paying money went to fix the Manzalina Road, where did this $3 million come from? Did we get it from Venezuela as a gift? Did we get it from Guyana as a gift? Did we get it from the US as a gift? Or is it tax-paid money also? I want to know. I want to know. But nevertheless, Trinidad and Tobago, nevertheless, I am Saieed Ali. You are viewing Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Remember, we are live on Monday to Friday on Synergy Network from 7 to 8 p.m. with a rerun the next day from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Remember, viewers, Real Talk Credit Union is offering you 4% on our fixed deposit for 5 years and over at 4%. You can open an account, new account for your kid. Be a member of the Real Talk Credit Union. Be a member. Just imagine, where in Trinidad are you going to get 4% on your fixed deposit? Where? Nowhere. Nowhere in Trinidad. Some places offering 1%. Some are 1.5%. Some of them 2% per year. I'm going to tell you something. When God decides to bless you, He does bless you. When He decides to open a way for you, He will open a way for you. And when He gave you something and said, nobody can take it, bet your last dollar, nobody can take it. So viewers, it gave me great pleasure. This is our first night of production at my studio. So from us, a Real Talk Group of Company, comprised of Real Talk with Saieed Ali, Real Talk Equipment Rental, Real Talk Security and Intelligence, Real Talk Credit Union. We do want to wish you a bright, successful, inspirational also 2023. May God continue to guide and bless you in each and every way that your heart desires. Ela anta mazil laba unturu omba. Be blessed in 2023 and give God praise. Until we meet again, good night.